Morning. Alright, well here's the winter scene? The morning scene. What am I on about? It's a bit cloudier and colder than it was yesterday. Right. Still got the sheep barring and the lambs running around. But yeah, you can't see into the distance anymore. Remember, yesterday you could see over to all the hills. Hopefully we'll get some sunshine, it'll just burn through. Yeah, it's a bit of a look at that. Some ripples on the water. Looks like we're going to have a tailwind for some of it at least. So the canal just goes round the corner here, then there's a winding hole, and then it turns very sharp right, and then, so we're going to go sharpish left, winding hole, and it turns sharp right and then up. I don't know if you can see that, where that farm vehicle is at the top, it would follow. Actually, that's a bad way of describing it, isn't it? Right, let's go here. Goes along there. Now if you look there, tell me that does not look uphill. That looks uphill, doesn't it? But I can see some boats on it, so there's no locks there. There are locks ahead, but there's no locks there. So despite what the eye is telling me, that must be a flat piece of water from down here to, in inverted commas, up there. Riddle me that. No, I did a man thing yesterday. So the horn that you can see there was mounted a bit below there because the cratch board's knackered and worn. It had fallen down and it was no longer making a sound. So went a bit boatery on it and took it to pieces, cleaned it all out, and it's working again. Remounted it further up. Need to decide what we're going to do with that actually when we get the new cratch board on, but for now it's working, which is the main thing. Smoking. Must be a right life being a farmer and just bombing around in your little farm vehicle. Try not to turn it over in a ditch. Our fabulous cover from Paul and Marie. Look at it, doing its job again. Oh yes. So we're going to have a nice dry engine bay in there this morning. Perfect. Doesn't take these little blighters long, does it? So he crawls under the cover, nice and warm and toasty and dry in the evening. I take the cover off in the morning and look. Yeah, wrong spot, pal. Yeah, another couple of hours we might be alright. It's a nice big winding hole, this one. Yeah, no questions about whether you get your boat round in that. So when we get round this corner, this is the bit that from our mooring spot looked uphill, but obviously can't be. So it's going to be a bit weird to well, yeah, let's have a look. When we get to the top of I say the top, it can't be the top. When we get up there, it's not up. Right, over there it'll be interesting to look back upon this spot and say, well, does that look lower or not? Because, you know, we think it's a weird illusion. Hello.
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 Don't think I'm very happy about Phil.
Oh, are you not?
Well, do you want to do the sniff test?
Yeah, I'll have a go. You coming in with me? Oh.
And it's, look.
Yeah. It's on the turn, isn't it? Right.
Do you want dry cornflakes?
I'll have a bacon and black pudding sausage with brown sauce, please.
Or bowl of dry cornflakes. Apple?
Oh, an apple. There you go. Thank you. That's a shame.
Yeah.
They'll go back in the packet though, won't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the thing with the milk. We don't have a fridge. Knew when Paul and Marie came we'd better off having some milk. We don't really have milk on anything. We don't usually eat cereals. We bought cereals because we bought milk for their coffees. But it was, I don't know, £1.05 for a little tub, which I assume is a pint. What's in there? Yeah, and £1.40 for 2 pints. So I thought, right, well, we'll value for money and we'll have some breakfast out of it. It's not really worked, has it? That looks uphill. No way is that flat. No way is that flat. Right, I'm struggling with this one. See what Doris thinks when she comes out with the apples.
Nice bridges round here, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're all a bit the same. Like the same sort of design.
Yeah. Some effort gone in though, hasn't there? That's the... They've just plonked a bridge up for the sake of... Well, it looks a bit knobbly on the towpath for a bike without suspension and sort of racing tyres.
Funny how they all build the nest together. Oh, well, its feathers are blowing in the breeze.
They look like they're sleeping, don't they? But then you'll just see the eye appear and it's like, I know you're there,
Doesn't
mate.
take long, does it?
I know you're there.
Oh.
There it is. Just a little peek. Just checking up on you. Quite a cool name, Strumble.
Is that winning?
We've only just set up, haven't we? But that's, yeah. I think it suits the boat as well, doesn't it? Some nicks here. Hello. See, he raised his head again. Call his name, he raises his head. Okay, lock number 1 ahead. Doris has forgotten to take the anti-vandal key, so walk of shame back into the boat. Beginner.
Wow.
Beginner. Let's have a look.
It's just ironic, I think, that places like this have got locks on when some of the places we've been through you'd expect to have locks on.
Oh, the anti-vandal stuff.
Yeah.
Oh look, what's this? What are these?
Don't know.
Does that have a job? Must have a job. It's unlikely to be. Please ensure all gates and paddles are closed when leaving lock.
Right, well it hasn't, has it? Oh. Maybe it was on the bottom.
Chain on that one. So it's been scratched on this side, so.
So we had to resort to Google for these things. We didn't realise, well, we suspected they were probably ground paddles of a fashion, but we've never seen anything like this before. So you've got to lift them, but there's quite a lot of people saying on forums how difficult they are to operate. So I didn't attempt this one because the lock chamber was full by the time I found the answer. But Elliot did have a go at that one and he seemed to lift it okay, so we'll see what happens at the next one.
After what feels like 3 hours and 52 minutes, we are actually dropping. Yeah, it was, I was watching the top of the gear thinking it's not really moving. And with your muscles, that's saying something. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How lovely is that little scene? At Bank Newton Top Lock. Another new thing with this silly arrangement here. I'll tell you about that in a minute. The water's properly pouring through the wall there.
Just got some CRT assistance. Chap's just wandered up with a big rake. Apparently there's been some problems with leaking pounds overnight, so that doesn't sound great, does it? Couldn't quite hear whether that was deliberate or mechanical. It sounded a bit more deliberate. Apparently there's a boat coming up, but yeah, the CRT chap's going to be here to help with the flight, so that's good news for us. There's Elderies. Sorry, go on.
Can you get me an arm?
Yeah, yeah.
It's saying that you need to get me to repair whatever's wrong, why it's leaking so much.
Oh, right.
He said to do it, so far to the next lot, you have to damp it down.
You have to do what, sorry?
Damn it.
Really? Oh, they did that at Greenberfield, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just while I'm trying to recover, make use of the water that we've got.
Yeah.
The second one we use that.
How far off are they, do you think?
We'll find out now.
Okay. So he's asked us if we'll just moor up here, and because the next lock's set for the boat that's coming up, so that's good for them. We might have a touch of a wait, but you know, the water's precious, you've got to do your bit, haven't you? So as long as he doesn't turn around and say, oh yeah, they're an hour away, at which point it's like, come on, we need to get on with this. I think we're going to be okay. So I'm just going to pop the boat up here and wait for him to tell us what's what. Right, so this has turned into an official palaver. It turns out somebody's left all the paddles open last night, drained the pounds. The CRT are here trying to refill everything. So we're able. There's a boat in the lock in front of us. We're going to then go in, having waited quite a while for them. But the water's precious, so. And then we're going to do 2 locks. Is that right, dear?
Yep.
And then a wide beam's going to be waiting for
To cross.
waiting for us. Yeah. and then we're gonna cross in the pound and crack on. So yeah, official palaver, but this is what happens.
That is a stunning looking house. I'm not sure about the yellow, but those windows are superb.
Sorry, they done what?
We've locked the bottom gates of the flight.
Oh right, that makes sense.
Everything will be in our favour. That's quite the way.
Yeah.
It's like nearly an hour and a half, isn't it?
Really?
Oh no, sorry, an hour and a quarter.
Wow.
An hour and a quarter until 1 more.
Yeah. It is what it is. We're free!
It's a cool lock entry. Well, lock exit for us.
That's a nice scene, isn't it? Oh, lovely. What a lovely little cottage. Fabulous. It's nice round here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
If you keep up with those parts, it's better. Yeah, just keep going for those parts. All of that is lovely. Basically like Skipton,
Yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Big 5 Rise.
I'm looking forward to that.
That's where I'm starting out.
Is it? That baptism of fire, that.
Lovely. It's an amazing piece of engineering. It's
Yeah.
here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people just do that for you.
Just to avoid everyone making a complete hash of it, presumably. I mean, that could go very wrong, couldn't it? Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Got the muscle on the job. It's nice, isn't it? 1791.
Yeah, did you hear? I think that chap that's been walking up and down with the dog is from that cottage,
Oh, right.
and he was saying that he's got a leak into.
A leak into his garden from the canal.
Yeah.
Oops.
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 Oh,
It's windy. Hello. Quite right. A look of concentration.
honestly, it's too windy for me today.
It is windy.
It just catches.
Blustery, isn't it?
Blustery, that's
Oh,
it. Yeah. So you think you're headed straight, and then all of a sudden,
Boom, have
Josh
some
has
of that.
got other ideas.
Josh is doing it Sega Rally style. Oh, going over an aqueduct. No, we're not going over an aqueduct, are we? We're going through, on?
We're on an aqueduct.
On an
I'd say.
aqueduct.
This is the aqueduct's the structure we're on, is it not?
Yeah, I think that's the... Oh, look, it's a nice viaduct up there. Got to say, people of Yorkshire, you are very lucky to have all of this. Nice, nice, nice. Right, where are you going to set me down for the lock, dear?
I'm going to run away in a minute. You can't be away.
I'm going to run away in a minute. You know how it works, lovely.
Well, especially in this wind, jeez.
Yeah.
Nobody needs that. I don't. Josh doesn't, and you don't. So.
It's in everyone's interest.
Which side are we at? The right.
Starboard, yeah. So pass side.
You do have a fabulous view while you're doing the locks, though. Look at this. And the sun's shining. Cute little bridge there as well. Lots of nice things. I am getting very hungry though.
Right, it's just got super crazy blustery. As nice as it would be to moor here, how beautiful is that? Gosh, it is windy. So through the locks we will go. Give you an idea of the side wind. Look at the centre line. As soon as I take that off, the bow of the boat's going whizzing around. So there's a Christmas tree farm. Some growing to do. It's a nice shape to the lock.
Very nice. I like it.
Oh yeah. Some got like pink windows, haven't they?
Yeah. They're nice, aren't they? They suit the brick.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, look at that. Nice extension thing.
Mm.
Oh, maybe it isn't. Maybe that's what it came with. It looks...
Yeah, given next doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's that other one on the end.
I've seen them done like that before.
It's really smart, isn't it? Yeah. I like that.
We've got like the orangey like roof line, haven't we? Hiya. Carry on or?
Well, I think we're getting near calling it, aren't we? This looks decent. Can you get in? I can't see this. Yeah, we can have a walk up if you want.
Hiya.
We'll get in that space, we'll do it. It's a nice boat. Oh, Northern Boy, that's quite good, that's quite good. Is that the winner? So far, winning.
Winner of best name. Yeah, we like that.
Right, we're not happy. We did wonder if we'd fit. There is a winding hole just in front of us here, and we are well within the, this is the sign here, so we're okay mooring here, but we would be on pins. So what we're attempting to do, well I say we, the royal we, is reverse up the canal to get in past these two boats and then to get in just behind that wide beam. But it is windy. He's super brave doing this manoeuvre. I've stayed on the bank just in case he has to throw the rope, so we'll see what happens. Look at fierce concentration. ready to receive the centre line if we can get past these two boats without incident. We're hoping that we'll line up with the rings okay in this mooring spot here. He's so good at reversing. That would totally stress me out having to do that sort of manoeuvre. Just stays calm and in control. This is what Roy taught us, slow, controlled movements. I tend to seesaw away at the tiller in panic. So even though we might not actually be any better off with the ring placement here, this is a bit more sheltered than where we were, and we're a little bit further away from the winding hole. So if anybody's trying to wind and it's super windy or they're inexperienced, we don't run the risk of getting hit. I'd have cried and run inside by now. Abandoned ship. Right, this looks promising.
I knew when I started doing it, was Nicky hated it, said look, just go for it. I knew it was too windy. Always happens when you got an audience. It's got to be. It's just a little bit like it is, yeah. Whenever you do the still and you feel it, the point of no return, you're like, that's the bow gone. Anyway, we're in.
Well done. You deserve at least 5 subscribers for that. Come on, people. Oh, it's right on the knot. How annoying.
Hello YouTube. I hope she put her knickers away.
Hopefully this is good viewing for you all. Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you, was it?
Elliot and Sue. Over now. This is great YouTube viewing. Actual fire. Watching you fight with the boat. Wicked.
If I turn the stick upside down.